Oh yeah, this is none other than your boy, man. Edmund the General, yeah? They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto. Yeah, music. There's none other. They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto. Yeah, music. There's none other. They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto. Yeah, day one. These are my day one. They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto.
Yes, none other than your boy, man, Edmund the General, also known as the brand. And in front of your very eyes, as you can see, is the infamous GPD Win 4. This came straight from Hong Kong, took about 10 to 12 days roughly for this to arrive. Pretty impressed. The downside about this whole experience though was that before it came into Canada and before I was even able to lay the eyes on it, I had to pay some duty fees, just under $1, as in $100, just under that. Could you imagine? So I'm following the tracking the whole way. I'm like so impressed as to how the speed from where it's coming from to arrive here, and then all of a sudden notification pops up saying sorry, you gotta pay some duty fees, and I'm like, frig. Anyways, this doesn't matter, it's here, that experience is gone. This came with the manual, which is in there, came with this, which contained the brick. Pretty fast, right? It came with the cord. I'm liking that. Pretty sturdy, strong cord, thick. Also came with the converter, right? USB to USB-C. Still in the package, haven't used it. Now as for the device itself, the L1, L2 function, ooh, don't want to drop this. Now, it's not that bad with the touch. The touch is not that bad. I read a whole bunch of reviews on this device. People have been complaining about the black screen of death. People are complaining that the L2 or the L1 is taller than the other, how it interferes with their gameplay. The fan is too loud. They had some issues when it came to the software itself. A whole bunch of issues that I've heard, and I'm like, you know what? Let me take the risk. I don't give a shit. SD card, micro SD card slot. I can choose whether or not I want to use it as a mouse or gamepad. Right? Select the menu, start. This right here is the mouse tracker. So you can use this as your mouse. The analog stick, it's not that bad at all. It feels nice and firm. And if you look closely in here, it does look similar to the PSP. It does have the triangle, the square, the X, and the O, right? D-pad feels nice in the hands. You got the select button. This is your fingerprint fingerprint. So you can use this to log in to your actual device. Now, oh, by the way, up on top, you got the power, the volume control, right? You got the USB, and you got the HDMI, you got the auxiliary, and you got a fan behind here. Now, I don't want to do it to the point where you guys are going to be able to see my serial number, but just know there's a fan. As you can see, the holes are up there, the ventilation, and below you'll be able to see that as well. Below You get another USB-C. Whoa, almost. There you go. Cool thing about this also, it slides out. And as you could tell, I already put on the screen protector, but the screen protector is trash. 100% trash. I might have to buy another one, because this one came with the device. But I'm gonna have to probably buy one. The keyboard itself, if you listen, it's okay. There's not that much of an indentation. I got pretty big hands as far as I've been told, and my fingers are too big as well, because I have construction hands. Does it even matter? No. But the bottom line is, I found it difficult to type. I'm trying to get used to it by trying to figure out a whole mechanism, a whole science behind how I position my fingers when using the device when I'm typing. So that's been working out slightly well. I find that after I close that and I type on the screen, it's actually better because it's similar to an actual computer, right? But this is what we're looking at, right? Now, I've been using it for the past couple days, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. It's not as bad as everyone's, takes it to be. I'm using this as like an everyday driver, something that I can use so I can just walk. It's something portable if I'm doing like homework, or I need to do some invoices, or if I want to just take a look on YouTube or do some typing, like regular stuff. I haven't been really, using this for gaming purposes. People bought this just for the gaming, obviously, because you got the pads here and all that, right? But it's not necessary. See, now I gotta log in. Hold on. Now, this is what I'm working with, all right? The first thing that I did when I got this, I downloaded Steam. Now, when you finally get this device, hopefully this could read it. So difficult. It came with this. So I had Steam, the Steam setup. Oh my goodness. Had the Steam setup, had Win controls, it had Microsoft Edge, Motion Assistant, GPD Explain, Recycle Bin, and this PC. This uTorrent, it was not there. Obviously, because I installed that, this is why that popped up. Win controls, I haven't used it because I haven't really been playing any games crazy. I downloaded the 3-on-3 freestyle. I only played it once. I downloaded Killer Instinct and Sven Co-op, mainly because a couple of my buddies, they're into these games, especially the co-op. That's supposed to be Half-Life, one of my favorite games that I would play single player. But he convinced me that I could probably join in on their team, so I might do that. Now, I played the 3-on-3 freestyle. Game is okay. But one of the complaints that people were having was that it came with the heat issue, something around with the heat and the back of your device, right? It does get hot pretty much. It does. It doesn't, not to the point where I was uncomfortable, but I did feel heat, and it did heat up pretty fast. The middle area up on top here was pretty cool, but it was here mostly and over here, but here mostly you could feel the heat. Even when you go to like the regular Windows stuff, see all this is here. It's like a regular Windows 11. Well, by the way, this is Windows 11 regular computer. You could play regular stuff. find that the speakers were pretty great. There was no issues at all that I had. Again, you can use this as the tracker. Let me see if I could demonstrate a little bit. This is the tracker, so I'm able to use this. Hit that pause. Just like a regular laptop, right? Regular laptop. Minimize. Exit. Same thing as before. If I'm gonna be typing in anything, I click on that, then the keyboard pops up and you can start typing in stuff. Let's type in YouTube. YouTube, one of the options, well, the icon pops up. Boom. Now, why didn't it load? I don't know. Let me hit refresh. Huh. Let's try YouTube again. Okay, YouTube. Oh, man. YouTube, there we go. I don't know why this is doing that. So let's start fresh. There we go. There we go. I don't understand what that was all about, but hey, whatever. There, view your channel.
I said, bottom accents, say this phrase out loud. And Hold on, Aaron.
It moves pretty fast. Like it's pretty fast. This is what 16. No, I think it's the 16 to 32 gigs. One of those of RAM. I'm not gonna go into the system and show it. Just take my word for it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's like 16 or 32 gigs of RAM, over a terabyte of space that I have. And of course, once you were to use your expandable memory, which would be the SD card, then of course you're going to be expanding that even more to whatever it is that you buy or you purchase. It has another drive, the D drive as well, so that's an SSD. I think that's at 258 gigs. So this is looking pretty nice. This is like a legit computer. The graphics are incredible. I think it's like running under Ryzen 7. Updates are impeccable. Doesn't affect any of the play at all. Look.
There's only so much to say when I flow on the mic.
That's me right there, taking down. That was me just now. This is me working on the actual business right there for Nutmeg Spiced. Check it out, nutmegspiced.ca. Yeah. Quality of the music is pretty good.
The presence of a prophet, won't stop it. Yeah, I'm bunny and I go through watch guys from the north from the east side. There's no line and no rhymes. What's real? Our lives was on the lines. That making me feel the raw type. Hungry for a deal, haven't had a meal in such a long time. Bummy as hell, smelly as well. Damn the doors taking you up.
And yo, this is not even on max. I have yet to put max on this.
Saying over nigga come to God. Find a mentality. We fight the pain, the shots of those who we oppose. You said we was the chosen. Over in your mind, if every line you're cautious, it's hazardous and tender should be told. I think I may know that you can't pull. See, drop your through.
It's pretty quick. Like I have no complaints at all about this whole thing. Like I really don't. I really don't. If you go over here, you scroll up here, I guess we can do Alt F4. That's supposed to typically, let me see, or is it F4? Well, Alt F4 is technically supposed to remove that, but I guess because it's the FN key, I'm not able to immediately just close it, which is weird. I might have to do some mapping there. Let's take a look at the 3-on-3 freestyle. Open Steam. I don't know why it's still downloading content. I played this just the other day. There we go. The loading time, oh, there we go. Powered by Unreal Engine. There you go. Oh, they were updating it, because before, like yesterday, it wasn't under the Christmas theme. It was like something different, like regular. Connecting to a server. Clearly, it's gotta be dead in this room. I just literally chose something that was free on Steam. And this was one of the games. Here we go. Oh, okay. There you go. I don't need to use that anymore. I could just use the basic stuff here, right? This is some bullshit. Like, come on. Alright, let's hit play 1 verse 1. Whatever. As you can see, it's not that bad, eh? When it comes up to the transitioning, I don't see any lag going on. It's pretty smooth. Characters are looking pretty nice.
Y'all ready for this? Check. Rebound.
Alright, well there we go. Whoever's looking at that with me playing, whatever, I don't give a shit.
Now or never, baby.
Hitting the R1 is supposed to be your way of doing like right click. Supposed to be, but that's not working out too well, is it? Let's see if I can just close it all the way. Yes, I could. There we go. All right, so there's that. I already showed you the internet. I have yet to do any mods. I downloaded like over 20 gigs of ROMs so that I could use like an emulator, of course, right? And I didn't put on an emulator because I'm contemplating as to which emulator I should get. But overall, this is a nice little computer, nice little laptop, nice little gaming laptop, which is actually the equivalent or even better than any of the ones that are on the top market right now. I can't even complain about it. This is just part one though. I'll be doing some more reviews, probably more gameplay, more talking about my experience as the days go by if I have time. But yeah, I'm feeling this device. Edmund the General signing out. Peace.